On behalf of the Speaker of the House of Representatives, Right Honorable Tajuddin Abbas, PhD, I have the pleasure of joining my colleagues and members of the Ad hoc Committee to welcome our guests and stakeholders in the education sector to the House of Representatives for this important summit aimed at addressing the issues emanating from the Student Loan Act 2023, a law that promotes more equitable access to quality higher education for our children. Education, as you know, is an integral part to the development of any nation. And no country can afford to toy with the future of our young people. The legislature, as you all know, plays a crucial role in providing access to quality education in the country. Our role in this regard is multifaceted. It involves enacting laws and policies that govern education, allocating resources and overseeing the implementation of these policies and laws, as well as the utilization of appropriated funds. Through these actions, the legislature contributes significantly to creating an enabling environment for quality education and ensuring that the right to education is upheld for all Nigerians. In this respect, the Student Loan Act remains a transformational piece of legislation for which all of us as members of the 9th Assembly and now 10th Assembly are proud of. This is quite critical, given the fact that education is considered a fundamental right in Nigeria. The legislature, as custodians and defenders of citizens' rights, play an essential role in safeguarding these rights. This informed the initiation and passage of the Student Loan Act by the 9th House of Representatives. The purpose was to create seamless access to credit facilities for quality higher education. The legislation finds its relevance in the recognition that one of the key barriers to accessing higher education is the high costs associated with tuition fees, accommodation, textbooks, and other educational expenses. Many talented and deserving students are unable to afford these costs, leading to a significant disparity in educational opportunities. As a result, we are witnessing a situation where only a privileged few can access quality education, while the majority struggle to make ends meet. Contrarily, we cannot afford to have majority of our citizens uneducated. The Student Loans Act is a legislative framework designed to address the financial challenges faced by young Nigerians to accessing higher quality education. By assessing credit facilities, the Act aims to ensure that deserving students are not denied educational opportunities due to financial constraints. However, concerns have risen about the conditions of assessing the loan as contained in the Act. It is feared that these conditions might hamper the good intentions of the legislature, which is to create access for as many Nigerians as possible who desire quality higher education. It is due to these facts that a summit was convened to harness the opinions of stakeholders like you and experts like you on the improvement of this act, knowing fully well that this act is not just made by the legislature for the legislature, but by the legislature for the citizens of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. The proposal for this review and possible amendment to the act was presented to the 10th House of Representatives after our inauguration, and this ad hoc committee was constituted in this regard. This singular action demonstrates our commitment to creating equitable access to quality higher education for young people in Nigeria. This is so important because the quality young people that we develop in Nigeria through education will lead to a quality nation that all of us will be proud of. This summit has been organized by the committee to undertake comprehensive consideration of the areas of concern in the Student Loans Act, as well as all issues of government interventions in education and access to quality education for Nigerian children. You have all been invited to make suggestions because you are important, because you're a stakeholder, because you have opinion that the legislature want to use as a tool towards refining already made law to become a law that is dynamic enough to suit the needs of our people. That is why you are here. We need your opinion to be harvested today, and I'm sure you are going to feel free to express yourself and make your suggestions to ensure that the 10th House responds to the yearnings of our people through legislative actions. The task before this ad hoc committee, Mr. Chairman and honorable members of this committee, is to listen to you as stakeholders, as you share your experiences, as you share your knowledge and expectation from the National Assembly, and report back to the House with far-reaching recommendations to enable the House and indeed the National Assembly to make the necessary amendments in the Student Loans Act for the benefit of our children. On this note, I urge you all to cooperate with the committee to have a successful summit. As your representatives, we are here to do the people's work in the people's house, and we will continue to ensure that our legislative actions reflect the wishes and the aspirations of our people. After all, it was government of the people. It ought to be government of the people, by the people, and for the people. So the people are here in the People's Parliament. Feel free to give the people's opinion to the parliament that belongs to you. For me, I am supremely confident that education is the compass to a great nation. As Malcolm X observed, education is the passport to the future, for tomorrow belongs to those who prepare for it today. It is therefore my honor and privilege, and by the powers conferred on me as the Deputy Speaker of the House of Representatives, on behalf of my boss, the Speaker of the House of Representatives, to inaugurate this committee and to declare the summit open. I hereby declare this summit open. Thank you, and may God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria.